Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the house Bill Yeoman and Andre Ware built, home to the Houston Cougars, where the fans are ready for liftoff. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the TCU Horned Frogs taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Houston Cougars. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the... The offense set for a first down play. Here's the handoff. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Going to try to get it himself. Oh, big juke to get past. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake. And then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset, you got to put.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
2 plays, 2 sacks.
Line gets set, first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Off the RPO, complete. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw it. That's caught. It's James. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the run. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
When you're a defense, you have a choice. Do you play man or do you play zone? They sat back in zone. That might change. They might change their mind and try to switch to man here.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, TCU!
And this running back is so dangerous down close.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The short hands, it's Rodgers. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
From the gun, to give, looking for room.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. He's going to take off. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so...
And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line.
And that's just nice patience and a great route. One-on-one, working the defender, taking his time, getting out of his break, locating the football, and making the catch just in time in bounds.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got a man, it's Bailey. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Horned Frogs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the defense drags him down.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! TCU. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that...
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. You can't let our serve get broken.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Baker. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
And the ball is intercepted. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah,
and it's on the ground. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
and ball security is starting to become a little bit of...
On first down, here comes this offense. They want to run it left here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
There's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. As a result, they lose yardage.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. They'll try the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I know the passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And the Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
On defense, when they line up with numbers and they line up on your side, you're like, you're ready, it's coming right here. And then all of a sudden they mix in counters and they pull 1 or 2 guys and go back the other direction. That's a really good job by the offense keeping the defense on their heels.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Floating away. And he's got it. Touchdown, TCU.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. These guys scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Now a chance to really dig their way out of this hole.
yeah, and it's complimentary football, right?
And he breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. And you saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll give it to the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They're going to ride this running back.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you see...
Hits him in stride at the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this all.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's James. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. They're bringing heat.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
They'll throw it on first down. Got his man downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Trying to get to it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't...
Offense getting set for first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires toward the target. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
In the last couple weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove in the last couple games.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On third down, he drops to throw. On target. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
On third down, offenses have their plays. What they like in third and short, what they like third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
The Horned Frogs get enough to move the chains.
Just seemed to work for this offense when they've wanted to run the football. Regardless of what down and distance it is, they're able to get it done. Up front, getting a lot of push, and these backs are finding the holes.
Wide receiver shows motion. They're trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, now on second down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Right down the middle. Pulls it in. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Handoff to the lone back. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, running back on the move. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He's looking to pass. He makes a grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, TCU!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands.
TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses and predict.
Offense set on first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Pass to 45. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He makes the connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And thank goodness for those new age throwing techniques. It takes wear and tear off your arm because it ought to be tired by now, over 450. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And how about the offense?
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
First down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Fast motion from the offense. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds a man on the right. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Feeling some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
And the Horned Frogs are threatening in the red zone. Looking for room. It's Cook. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
And I love this. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here, I'm up by 2 possessions. I'm still in a very good place. I don't have to get over-aggressive, Jesse, if I don't want to.
No, and you can put this game out of reach, too. If you can score a touchdown, this thing's basically over. You know, at this area of the field, it's really hard to throw the football because the windows are so small. So be the more physical team. Go ice this game.
It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. At the 35, he's got room. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Horned Frogs are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Looking to buy time. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's loose. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. This offense doing business in the red zone. Going to the running game. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Horned Frogs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Chucked it away just as he was hit. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
What a 3rd down stop by this defense. 3rd down and goal, no problem. You know that.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Running to the left. Tackle is made after the 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Power football with the run.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback will audible. They'll run it to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you've got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
This is a point where you just got to be able to...
A 1st down for the offense. He wants to throw. He unleashes a long one. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He's going to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. A gut check on the doorstep. 3rd and goal here in overtime. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They strike first in overtime.
The identity...
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.